Thousands of content creators are releasing videos on YouTube all of the time. How is it that you're gonna get your video to stand out and actually get views so that way YouTube wants to promote your channel? Well, stay tuned in this video. We're gonna show you exactly the strategy we use to get thousands of views on all of our videos. All right, what's going on everybody? Jordan Steen, AKA Serial Entrepreneur here. And like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, we're gonna talk all about getting your YouTube channel to start actually getting views on the videos that you create. And it comes down to several factors. So if you're not getting views, you need to look at each one of these factors carefully and determine what you can do to start making a change with your content. But if you're brand new to this channel, before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe and that notification bell and button in the bottom right hand corner of this video, so that way you get all of our updates, our free training, our free information, our course giveaways, all of that information. So guys, when it comes down to it, your YouTube content has to have a few important factors. Number one, it has to get views, but those views have to have a long view count, meaning a longer view duration, right? People actually have to watch, 50 to 60% of the video for it to actually mean something to YouTube. And not, every person. On average, you're wanting to get anywhere between a 30 to 40% view duration, right? And we're gonna talk about that a little bit in this video. But on top of that, you also have to know how to get your videos to rank, right? And so if you're not targeting keywords that people are specifically typing on YouTube, then you're gonna have a hard time getting people to view those videos because you're not gonna be showing up for what people would actually search for. A lot of the times when it comes down to people not getting views, I look at their titles and their descriptions and they're not even using keywords that people would go to YouTube to type in to search for that type of video. All right, and so that's one of the biggest issues. So let's talk about what we can do to actually get more views on our channel. And I promise if you follow these strategies, you will instantaneously start to get more and more views on your videos. So your YouTube channel growth is based on, like I mentioned, a couple of different things, but primarily how many views are you going to get? Which out of those views, how long did they watch? And then outside of that, how many people are actually clicking on your videos? Those would be the three main important factors that YouTube looks at to determine whether they should keep showing your videos to other people automatically, right? So that way, they end up on the actual watch page. Your videos will show up on the main homepage of YouTube when people are looking for similar videos like your content. Now, there are several things that we want to actually look at, not only with the content itself, but inside of YouTube analytics to determine what's actually going on with your customers as well. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna hop on over to YouTube analytics. We're gonna view my analytics, and then I'm gonna show you how I start to determine keyword strategy for the videos that I create. Now, as you can see here, we're actually at my channel. To get to your channel analytics, all you have to do is log into YouTube, make sure that you're logged into your account over here. Once you're there, you'll see, if you click on this little icon and you're on the YouTube home screen, you'll see YouTube Studio Beta or Creator Studio. You'll just click that and that'll bring you here. Then all you're gonna do is click Analytics on the left-hand column and you're there, all right? And so what we're going to do is we're gonna go through some of the few things that we want to look at when we're in our channel to determine where things are happening, why people might not be interested in a video, and then you ultimately have to go back and review your content itself and watch the videos and say, okay, what did someone potentially not like about this video? Was it too long? Was it confusing? Did I speak too quickly or try to talk about this topic too quickly? And all of those kind of lead back to just ultimately creating better content. But what you can start to do is figure out what kinds of topics people want to see, what they're most engaged with, which thumbnails were working the best based on some specific factors. Okay, and so what we'll do is we'll just come in, and this is the overview. Basically, this tab right here shows you how your videos are performing, how you're reaching people. Basically, you can see we did about 848 impressions, 848,000 impressions, sorry, in the last 28 days, 34,000 views from those impressions, and then from that we got about 221,000 minutes watched from all of that engagement right there. And so that's just some overview to show you how well your videos are converting, which we're pretty happy with the 4.1% click-through rate. That's great. And even our watch time is super great, especially considering how small our channel is. And so what we're going to do now is, now that we kind of have an understanding of that, we would look at interest viewers, and we can see basically how people are engaging with our content via the videos that they're actually watching. And then what playlists they're engaging with, what cards they're engaging with. If you want to look at audience, you can see who your audience is right here, build an audience, and it shows you who your demographics are. Are they male or female? Are they listening from other languages, other countries that they might be coming from, right? Are they subscribed or not, right? All of these are super important. And then there's the revenue side of it, which we're not going to focus too much on that because YouTube just doesn't generate too much revenue. But what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to overview and we're going to click top videos. And we're going to go into our top videos. And we can actually sort by views. And so we're going to do by the top views. And then what we want to look through is a couple of other things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little thing here. Average percentage viewed, because that's important. All right. And we want to look for videos that have anywhere between 30 to 40% at the very least. Those are our best performing videos. If you don't have any in the 30-40% range, then you need to find your highest videos, figure out why people were watching more of that video, and then start to not only improve that type of video, but figure out ways to get people to watch more of that same style of content, right? You want to be at around 31 to 40% average view percentage. Okay. And so what we'll do is we'll come in here and we'll start to look at some of these videos that have high average view percentage. Now, this right here, 12 days of marketing with serial entrepreneur, this was an ad campaign. So we know that's going to have a higher average view. Most times when you run ads, they have a higher average view campaign. Especially, well, not, okay. Let me tell you that with a grain of salt. That's not always necessarily true. With our audience, most of the time when we run an ad and we put our name in the ad, it's going to do well because this was a remarketing ad to an audience. That's why it was a higher, because it was a remarketing ad. But we'll come in here and we can see videos like this. Complete Guide to Pricing Digital Marketing Services has 44%. How to Start a Marketing Agency in 2018, 33. I'm not even going to pick this 32 one because I know there's higher. Let me see here. 40, 10 hot SMMA niches. Why most agency owners fail. Pricing, first meeting and client proposal. Billie Jean did a review. New client onboarding plus free checklist template. People are loving that video. Right? And so I can go through here and this tells me again how much people are watching of those videos. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back, watch those videos and say, okay, what was it about this video that made someone stay 30% or 40% or even close to 50%, right? Next thing I want to do is I want to find impression click-through rates, right? And I'm going to click on this. I'm going to find my highest click-through rates. And what is this telling me? Well, this is telling me that we had a great title and that we had a good thumbnail, right? And you need clicks because if people aren't clicking on your videos, they're not going to watch, right? So you want to study your click-through rate to tell how your thumbnails and titles are being set. So that way you can see what's working and what's not. But then you also want to see the average percentage viewed because the higher the average percentage viewed, the better that video did, right? So you're looking for a combination really of those two things. Those are the two most important things. View duration isn't really that important because of the fact that if you do longer videos and people are watching more of those long videos, your average view duration is going to be higher. Whereas if you have a bunch of 5 to 10 minute videos, but people are still watching them, you're going to have a shorter average view duration. Why? Because if your average video is 7.5 minutes long, you can't have an average view duration of 10 minutes, right? So that's why average percentage viewed and then views are super important. This is what tells YouTube, hey, people are loving these videos. Why? Because they're clicking on it. And then when they click on it, they're watching 40 to 50 to 70% of that video, right? And not on average, you know, you'll have your people who are watching that much, but on average, you want 30 to 40%. And by the way, if you guys haven't started a YouTube channel yet and you're really, you know, wanting to get even more, you've been thinking about it for a long time and you want to figure out how to make your stuff rank even better, all you have to do is check out this video in the top right-hand corner. We put a video together on how to create a YouTube channel. So check that out. Now, this isn't a video about analytics, so I want to go ahead and move forward a little bit, but if you want to see more, you know, information about YouTube analytics and how we use this to help get our videos to rank even higher, we did include some more information in our blog article, so you can just go right below this video in the description and click on that link to check that out. All right, guys, one of the next things I want to talk to you about that's going to help your videos rank higher and really just improve your SEO is the cards that YouTube allows you to have access to. And what that is, well, if you're on Creator Studio, like I said, they're still working out a lot of the kinks. So just click more. And what that's going to do is pop up the video on old Creator Studio. Once you get to the video, you'll just click cards up here, and then you're going to enter your cards in. And what you can see is when I talk about something in this video, I can actually suggest people to click this link up here, and it's going to pop a card up right here. You can see to check out, to visit our site, right? And so what we do is right here, for example, you can see that we give people the ability to check out other videos, which is going to keep people on our channel and watching more and more of our content. Again, going back to YouTube and telling them that we're a great channel to watch. Now, one of the last things you want to do is the end screens right here. And this is, again, another place for you to put more videos in front of them to potentially watch if they could, have interest in another topic. So if we do a video on Facebook, we would do another video at the end of that about Facebook marketing, right? And then you can even add your subscribe button and other ways for them to engage and pretty much stay on your channel. YouTube wants to see that people are staying on your channel and consistently consuming your content. Now, the last and one of the most important things that you're going to want to do is your keyword research. And you can see right here, we've put in a keyword, for example, how to start a digital marketing agency. Now, people think, that's just so simple. Well, how do we actually use that keyword to determine if that's a video we actually want to promote or create a topic about? Because you're going to look at these things right here. Number one, search volume, SEO difficulty, paid difficulty, and then cost per click. And what this is showing me is that we're getting about 390 searches and the SEO difficulty is 29 out of 100. The paid difficulty is 80 out of 100, meaning 80 out of 100 people or 80 out of 100 competitors are marketing for that keyword set. The cost per click is pretty high. It's about $10. And then the SEO difficulty is 29, meaning organically, how hard will it be for your business to show up? So there's a pretty easy chart. Basically for SEO difficulty, 0 to 20 is easy. Okay. So this is actually a little off in my opinion. This is Neil Patel's ranking system. 0 to 20 is actually in the easy range. So if you have a brand new channel, you're not going to want to go above a SEO difficulty score of 20. From 20 to 40 is about the medium difficulty range. And then from 40 to 60 is hard, and then from 60 plus is extremely difficult. You need to have a much larger following. So really, what you want to do is the lower the ranking is, the easier it is for you to rank, the lower the following you need to have. The higher the ranking is, that means the higher the following you need to have to be able to start ranking for those types of videos. You'll also want stuff with search volume. If you're putting in keywords or using keywords as targeting and there isn't any search volume, you're not going to have an easy time getting people to view those videos. Why? Because they're not going to YouTube and actually typing it in, right? That's what we're looking for here. And then the cool thing is this is going to give you other keyword ideas to use in your videos. So what you'll want to do is find other keywords that you can also potentially rank for that also are related to that same video topic, and you'll want to include them in the description of your video. If you go right below this video in the description, you'll see we use other keywords that are related to this video topic, YouTube SEO. And then in the tags that they allow us to upload for each video, we're going to make sure that we use these tags as well in the tag section because it's keywords, again, that YouTube is going to reference to and say, okay, well, all of these kind of line up from the title to the description to the tags. And then the last thing would be the file names for your thumbnail and for your video. We basically make them the exact same thing as our YouTube video title. And that's going to ensure that, again, we're using keywords all across the board and YouTube understands exactly what topic we're going into. So that's pretty much how you want to rank. But since you guys stayed till the end, like I mentioned, we've created tons of other videos about YouTube and how to get your videos to rank. So if you want to see a video where we go through more about the keywords, about targeting and finding, how to set all these videos up, what tools we even use outside of just Ubersuggest, then make sure you check out this video in the top right-hand corner, or it is the video in the very top of the description right below this video as well. Just click that link and it'll take you right to it. But that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful for you. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell in the bottom right-hand corner of this video so you get updated with all of our newest material, our free trainings, our templates, and everything else that's gonna help you build your channel or your agency here in 2019. Oh, and by the way, we also have our Serial Entrepreneur Goat Marketing Series t-shirts for sale. They're all below this video, like literally right below this video, you'll see, if you just scroll up just a little bit, you'll see the t-shirts being sold right there if you're on mobile. So check those out. I know you guys are gonna love those t-shirts. But that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, Serial Entrepreneur out. Bye, guys. Ready to start living the six-figure work wherever, be your own boss lifestyle? Well, at Serial Entrepreneur Academy, we'll teach you how to use a laptop and internet to start your own social media and digital marketing agency. Get started with our free Facebook ads training. Links in the description below, guys. See you in the course. Serial Entrepreneur out.